Whenever I work out with my son, he leaves the gym feeling all strong and energized, and I leave looking like this, like I just got my butt kicked. But you know what? I love it, because this is one of the things we do together. It's how I connect with my teenage son. And that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to connect with your teenager. If we want our kids to come to us for guidance in moments of challenge, we need to be constantly working to foster an open, caring, and supportive relationship with them. But how do we do that with teens who aren't always willing to reciprocate? A friend sent me an article recently, and it said, little kids are like puppies. They're all playful and cute and affectionate, and they're so excited to see you every time. But somewhere around the age of 12, they turn into cats. They're all elusive and independent and sneaky, and they hiss at you for no reason. And all they want you to do is leave out some food and then back away cautiously. I'm confident that my kids will turn back into dogs, calm, loyal, and loving. But in the meantime, what do I do with my cats? Teenagers. Tip number 1, take an interest. Notice what's important to your teen. Listen to what they're talking about. That way you can engage in conversation that's meaningful to them. Show up at their events. Show up at their games, their practices, their concerts. They probably won't invite you to come, but chances are they'll be grateful that you're actually there. And join them when you can. That's why I'm here in the gym. My son likes to work out, he's active, so I try to be active with him. Maybe learn something new together. I have a girlfriend who has a whole gaggle of teenage boys who love to mountain bike, so guess what? She learned how to do it too, and now they can do it together as a family. Tip number 2, monitor but don't pry. Yes, we have a responsibility to know what's going on in the lives of our children, but with your teens, it may be wise to resist the urge to ask too many questions. Often what we perceive is making small talk, showing that we're interested in them, they perceive as an invasion of privacy. So my advice to you is to let them share, and then tread carefully. Or make statements such as, I noticed this, would you like to talk about it? And if they say no, we need to respect that for now. Tip number 3, trust them. You've spent the last 12, 13 years raising a good human. Now give them an opportunity to practice the skills that they learned. Inevitably, they're going to make mistakes. But remember, your role is to guide and not control. And our actions speak loudly to teenagers. If we're snooping and doubting and criticizing, we're sending the message of, I don't trust you. And until they prove otherwise, we do need to trust them and remind them that you've got this. You're a smart, responsible, and kind kid. Tip number 4, don't take it personally. Ooh, this one's hard. It's hard for me too. What helps me though is to think about the brain development of our teenagers. There are 2 phases in life where the brain is rapidly developing, the first 5 years of our lives and in adolescence. And part of that brain development is teenagers learning to question the way we do things, challenge the way we think about things. It's not always about us. It's their role to develop their own way of thinking and to become more and more independent. And on top of that, they're dealing with hormonal changes, complex social relationships, and academic pressures. So once in a while, they're gonna flip their lid. They're gonna lose it. But as soon as we lose it and take it personally, it widens our relationship gap. So take a deep breath and try and stay calm. Remember, it's not about you. My last piece of advice for connecting with your teen is to have adventures together. Try something new, something that's a little bit uncomfortable for you both, so you're on an equal playing field. It's good bonding time. Focus on being together, maybe make it tech-free, and just have fun. Let it all go. It doesn't always have to be so serious. Remember to laugh and enjoy your teen for the awesome kid that he or she is. That's all for me today. I need to hit the showers. Please leave a comment below so that we can continue the conversation about raising resilient children.